Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Deborah Austin of Deborah Austin Coaching coming to you with tonight's journal prompts. So, we are going through my marriage manifestation journal. Let me give you a little bit of my face here. So, hello, I am Deborah Austin of Deborah Austin Coaching, and I empower Black women to discover their truth and thrive in midlife marriages. And I work with women who want to have better, who want to have more. And one of the ways that I help them to provide that, or to find that, or to achieve that is with my marriage manifestation journal. So for the month of August, I am reviewing, going through, sharing the journal prompts, and giving you an opportunity to um, keep with me. I'm sorry, you guys. I just got distracted because I realized I did not plug in my computer and it dimmed. So let me go ahead and do that real quickly. I'm not going to stop the recording. We are going to keep going. But at any rate, um, so I'm sharing this month my manifestation journal. It is free. It is a free download, and I will provide you with the link in the comments. But it's a great way to have a guide as you are journaling to help you to focus on specific things in your marriage. And so, what I am doing for, as I said, the month of August, I'm going through sharing the prompts and just having, a little bit of conversation about the prompts and how you might use them in your journaling. So, here is the journal itself. If you download it, you will be able to print it out and write in it, or you can just have it online and keep a separate notebook. And you could, for example, just write the prompt across the top of the notebook page, and then you would just have this to use over and over again, and you wouldn't have to reprint it each time. So, either way you'd like to do it is fine. It is, of course, your option. So, I do want to go ahead and share tonight's journal prompt. So, we are up to numbers 16 and 17. So for the 16th prompt, it says, "My spouse and I have a wonderfully intimate relationship. I." So what you would write after the I is a couple of things. You could write it as you dream it, as you envision it, as you want it to be, not how it is now. If it's not good, if it's not what you want it to be, you would change and write it so that it was written as you would want it to be. So you would write it in the future tense. You could also write ideas of things that you want to do in order to increase the intimacy between you and your spouse. It's not just sex. Intimacy it can be built all day long. It is important to cultivate and make sure that you nurture it as you are married. The longer you are married, sometimes, depending on how it has gone for you, it can be a little challenging, because at sometimes our marriages get to be where we may, take them for granted, and we aren't as focused on working on the marriage or maintaining it because we are doing our focuses in other places. And so we want to be sure to uh, have a wonderfully intimate relationship and to do the things that will encourage that with you and your spouse. You may want to think of ways that you and your spouse can connect throughout the day, and not just, everything is rush, rush, rush through the day, and you don't contact each other. Nothing happens to your home at night, and then you're too tired to really, possibly engage in decent conversation. So you may need to be a little bit intentional about some of the things that you decide to do. So please share with me in the comments what you come up with, what ideas you come up with in order to work on this journal prompt, which was number 16. And it says that my spouse and I'm sorry, I can't see that. My spouse and I have a wonderfully intimate relationship. All right. So again, you will write the things that you would do in order to cultivate that. All right. So that was prompt number 16. Let's go on to prompt number 17. Number 17 says, my spouse and I have fun in our marriage. And again, if it is not currently fun going on in your marriage and there's some fun things or what you think is fun that you might want to pursue, don't be afraid. Speak up. That's what this is all about. This is learning how to find your voice because, some of us may have been raised to how we didn't necessarily voice how we dreamt, things that we dreamed about, things that visions that we had of things that we might want to do in the future. Or maybe we didn't even dream. We just went day to day and lived and, you take care of your kids, um, you work your job, you do all of those things, but you don't allow yourself to dream outside of who you are right now. But that is what I want to encourage you to do. You only have one life. We all only have one life. And so I want you to have the best life. Add some fun into your marriage. My husband and I play golf together. We walk on the beach together. We have actually, all of our marriage, we've done things together. When I worked in the corporate world before I became a teacher, the company that I worked for had a co-ed softball team. And my husband didn't work for the company, but he played on the softball team. I played on the softball team. And we even, one of his cousins, his company had a co-ed softball team. We played with them. And, even if I wasn't playing, if he was participating, I would go and be a spectator. And, those are the kinds of things that will allow you to have great memories, and it gives you a connection that also builds the intimacy. So think about ways that you and your spouse can have fun. If you all don't necessarily want to do a sport together, maybe you like putting together puzzles. That's a good activity. Maybe you just have a certain TV show that you like to watch together, certain that comes on, or you maybe binge and watch something on a weekend or whatever. There's so many different ways that you can connect and have fun in your marriage. So share with me what you come up with and some things that you have tried and have worked, and maybe you can give someone else an idea on what they might like to try. So again, our 16th journaling prompt was, my spouse and I have a wonderfully intimate relationship. So again, you're going to write relating to that prompt. And then the 17th one says, my spouse and I have fun in our marriage. And that is where you are going to fill in the information for that prompt. So I hope that you are continuing with me and that you will come back, that if you get behind, that you will know that you can come to my let me give you all just all of me, that you can come to the channel. All of the videos will be here for you to watch whenever you are ready, and you can go at your own pace. Even once we finish, you may want to come back and go through them again, because you will have begun to change how you think. So it will be interesting to see how much you have changed after 30 days of focusing on making these kinds of changes in your marriage. So the next prompt that we have coming up are 18 and 19. So make sure that you come back for the recording for 18 and 19. Now, again, if you have made it to the end, give me 3 balloon emojis for fun. So I think the emojis, you just pick whatever balloons you like. It doesn't matter to me what balloon emojis you pick. But join me for the next recording for journaling prompts number 18 and 19. And I would love to hear your progress on 16 and 17. So again, at the end, when you make it to the end, please give me 3 balloon emojis to show that you are going to have some fun. So please share, comment, like, all of those things, subscribe so that people are aware of this wonderful resource. And again, it is a free download for the month of August, and the link for the free download will be in the comments. So have a wonderful evening, and I will see you soon. Take care.